comment, je reçois toujours l'amour des hommes dans ma vie. Il y a des grands hommes, mais il y a aussi des hommes qui m'ont brisé le cœur. Alors, on ne va pas parler de ça aujourd'hui, mais on va un peu aborder ce sujet. So yeah, I'm gonna also do poetry in French, which is like new to me because I never do it. Yes, and I'm also gonna do some in English, but I'm gonna start with English because, you know, we all understand it. Okay, so the first one is called Mothers and Sons. My dear son, giving you life was a hard road to climb. Corners turned and many existence denied. There was always tenderness in the air, for I knew one day you would live to become a man. My dear mother, you have succumbed to all my mothers. In your quiet way, you've made me king in the gloomiest kingdom. There will always be affection in my heart, for there will never be any bond more pure. My dear son, waging wars for you to reach success was for you to fight the enemy. I must teach you the most important lesson, Learn to love. Become a healer, become a giver, so we can both reach new landings. My dear mother, is it possible to find more beauty? I have picked stones and climbed trees. I have read your free verses in abundance. I wish to find a new flower so we can both catch a new season. There's a song that goes, looking out in the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And then I had to find another day. Lord, it made me feel so tired. Feel like a natural movement? So, the next one is called Coming Home to My Black Man. Because, yeah, I'm sorry, guys, I like black people. But, you know, I do you, boo-boo. I am just saying, for me, I only do black kings. So, sorry. Living down the first floor is a poor old woman's family. Her husband stays home to take care of the disabled daughter. He cooks for them one of those home, well-cooked meals. I know so because one building smells like the back of the chicken of in the south. I sometimes hear him singing on my way out. He has this melancholic voice, but his face lights up with jubilation when he sees his poor woman coming home into the doorsteps as he greets him with a rose. On the second floor lives a young woman and her son. They fight very often. You guessed it, he's not teething no more. He got the crazy hormones boiling up his common sense, but when he quiets down and he puts his manhood aside, he stares at him deeply as if to say, where did the time go? But of course, he got those big Dumbo headphones shutting him off from the world. She caresses his hair, and for just a glimpse of time, she feels the baby she once cradled to sleep. There she calls me up for some tea. On the third floor, yeah, this is going up somewhere, lives a divorcee man. He loves crying in the middle of the night. That is some painful emotions. His trash is always full of burnt pictures, papers, and half-empty bottles of whiskey. I guess somebody didn't live his happily ever after all. But through his pain, he manages to keep the apartment clean. His friends are so worried that he'll forget to turn off the gas one day. So I go to check on him every morning, here and there. On the fourth floor lives The Bachelor. We love The Bachelor, you guys. Guys, I really, really want to connect with you. I hope I can. He holds parties like the Great Gatsby. He drinks until he can't remember his name. He has different partners on different nights. I don't know what the fuck he does for a living, but I wouldn't let him near anyone that I loved, right? He loves his life, however, and won't change for anyone, and not even a beauty like me, you know? But I turned him down a couple of times just to let him know that, I got this, this is my scene. On the 5th floor lives a mature guy. Guys, you guys know any mature guys? Hey, they are mature guys, they're kings here, you guys. He doesn't say much. He says hello to me when I pass by. We exchange a look and we each fell back into our routines. I find him one time writing in his journal and I asked him, "Are you a writer?" He told me he writes to remember, not to sell books or for therapy. He said, "I write to remember the lies and father's beatings so I can never take them without a fight." On the 6th floor lives the married couple. They both seemed normal at first until I saw the wife come home one day with a broken arm. I saw her again later with another broken leg, with a broken nose. I told her, I will call for help. I want to call for help. But she begged me not to. I felt helpless and so powerless. Here we had fought against guys like her husband. It made me wonder, how the fuck did the system miss this guy? So I finally come home, take my final steps to the 7th floor after that long voyage. Oh, how I love coming home to my black man. So as you can tell, I talked about different themes. This next one is called Le Temps des Rêves, which means, I would say, who can translate for me? Junior. Rejetons-nous toujours notre nature, en voulant se rajeunir et en espérant que le soleil se couche après des longues heures de souffrance. Pourvu que l'on soit béni avec une nuit courte, avec un air de faire semblant que tout va pour le mieux. Les anges qui chantent d'avoir plus de reconnaissance, on savoure, on marche à travers des petites ruelles, car nous serons tous bientôt comme ces murs avec la peinture fissurée. Et nous aurons l'odeur de moisi et une peau rouillée, des cheveux gris, et nous pousserons ces cris de misère. Je vous parle d'un temps de rêve, un voyage vers l'éternel. Soyez parmi les miens, tenez bien vos grands pas, car ne vous faites pas basculer par les avalanches. Je n'hésiterai plus. Mes yeux ne sont plus couverts par les buts des éclairs. Votre flatterie succombera, car j'ai perdu ma douceur et fragilité. Flottez bien dans les rives, car la terre de mon peuple brûle d'un feu agité et éclate comme une échauffourée. Mais il reste cette image qui ne s'efface pas dans le plus profond de mon âme. Tu es immersé dans mon cœur pour toujours. Suis-je l'ami qui vit d'un souvenir ou celle qui vivra dans la gaieté franche, loin du malheur et d'espérance? Mon cher ami, mon amant, mon amoureux, mon frère, mon papa, le temps nous aura désunis. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, one last time because I have to. They go on to live their lives and pretend like nothing happened, but they have these children. So this is about a story about a musician that I just came across called Julio. I'm probably saying his last name wrong, but his name is Julio. It's not Julio Iglesias, but it's Julio. And he basically fathered 28 children. And And I'm sure none of those children probably got, further support or something like that. But don't be that guy, I know, I trust in you. I trust in this new generation at least. So, yeah. Anyways, so without further ado, this is my last poem. It's called Julio. He picked up flowers from his poisonous garden. They were jasmines with the most fragrant scent. He then pointed at them at me and then finally reached my palms. That was his first move. Bang, bang, he shot me down. They called him Julio, the kid on the block. The boy had the sweetest voice, and he had started singing to me. You're the only girl I love, That's how it starts. Which softened my winged armor, and after some time listening to his tune, I could not flap those wings. He took one bite of my heart, and one bite after another, until, bam, I was carrying his child. Don't know how that happened, right? And long before it was done, he had left to be with his new lover. The same song, you're the most beautiful girl I know. When all hope was abandoned and I was left petrified, I knew then my little angel was doomed to be clandestine. As my thighs and belly grew thicker, my spirit and mind sunk into a dark ocean. My hair and face stayed wet from the tears in the night, sparked by unending thoughts and questions that had no answers. God, why me? Why me? Until one night, I realized something about lovers. Pay attention, you guys. You're all lovers, Sorry, do you want to come here with me? Come. Come here. No, come here. Okay, so some lovers are leavers that disappear without a trace. And some lovers are leavers that love to spread their seeds. Some lovers are also leavers that can't give up their pride. And I hate those ones. I have met many of those ones. Some lovers are stayers, but still give you bruises and heartbreak. Yeah, they will show you everything, but it's not the right thing. Some lovers are stayers in the shape of your parents. Childhood trauma. Some lovers are stayers that learn to move and travel in time with you, and that is my dream partner. So amen to that. Hopefully I get it, but yeah, thank you everyone. Poetess.